Hi, I'm Zach.
And I'm Sivo.
And I'm Michael.
And we met with three different people. We met with the coffee casual, Shauna Washington.
The coffee pro, Dr. O'Reilly.
And the coffee perfectionist, Francisco Hernandez.
Let's go meet them now.
Could you tell us your name?
John O'Reilly.
Okay. What is your morning beverage that you normally drink?
Coffee.
Coffee. And where do you drink, or where do you make it?
At home.
At home, usually in the morning or in the afternoon?
Almost exclusively in the morning.
Okay.
On rare occasion, a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday, I might break the morning routine and have something after breakfast. My wife enjoys a great deal called Peet's, Peetes, I believe it is. I would say maybe 90% Starbucks, 10% Peet's.
You said you drink Starbucks coffee. Do you prefer to go to Starbucks and buy it, or do you prefer to make it at home?
Oh, definitely make it at home. Occasionally, Siva, if I'm out and about and want to get a cup of coffee and don't have the time to go home and go through the process of making a cup, I'll stop at a Starbucks or an Einstein's. This, believe it or not, is an Einstein's mug. But I was referring to buying the Starbucks ground, either in a grocery store or at a Starbucks, and making it at home. Excuse me.
Why do you really go to the Starbucks to buy the coffee?
Just enjoy making it at home. It's also less expensive, and it's easier. As I mentioned earlier, I do it in the morning, and I like to have my coffee with my bagel as I'm letting the dogs out, bringing in the paper, taking care of any chores, and
because the coffee is free out of the machines. I'd rather get the free stuff.
And do you make the coffee from the machine? Or
No.
do you get it, like, what type of brand is the coffee from the machine?
It's like an instant coffee. I know it says Colombia or something on there.
And does it matter? Like, do you like the brand from the machine compared to the Starbucks, or do you like anyone more or
I
less?
like Starbucks better, but it's cheaper.
Yeah, so you'll just settle for the other coffee.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you can time it. What I like to do is it has a timer, and you can set it to where it actually wakes you up. You set it for, say, 5:30 in the morning.
Okay.
And then the smell gets up to the bedroom instead of
Oh,
alarm.
okay. So you set it up beforehand,
Yeah.
and then it makes it, and it brings, okay.
Yeah. You
and
set it up
has-
at night, what time you want it to start making it, and what wakes me up is the smell of the coffee.
Yeah, okay.
The problem with this is that they're so expensive.
Oh, are they, so...
These stupid things cost like $1 a piece.
Yeah, so it's like this one's easier just because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
All
can
right.
buy a bag, a pound bag expensive at Starbucks for $9.
Yeah.
And that's an expensive bag,
Mm-hmm.
but it'll make, 100 cups. I mean, it'll last
Yeah.
forever. This one is for $1. You can get it exactly how you want it, and have it all in one spot, and you don't have to worry about what.
After talking to friends and family, and of course doing our interviews, we brainstormed a number of problem statements that we could set out to solve. The three that were most well supported by our interviews, however, were that taking your favorite coffee in liquid or ground form on the go was often messy, that constant reheating coffee after it gets cold was an arduous process for those who drank their coffee throughout the long day, and that inconsistent measurements often messed with the flavor of coffee, resulting in an insufficient product.
And do you like your coffee hot or cold?
Hot.
Hot. But it gets cold over time after you, so you don't mind that?
I go warm it in the microwave.
Oh, just to reheat it?
Yes.
And like, about how long does it take for you? Like, some days you drink it very fast, right? But other days you take a while. So at what point in time would you microwave your coffee?
If it feels like it's cooler than like warm, then I microwave it. So.
You don't want to throw half of it, onto the front lawn as I'm getting into the car. And drive slowly, and I'm careful as I drink it.
A little closer, and then key things how strong you want it. If you're gonna do, like, say, 4 cups of coffee, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Next, we graphed out our problems onto a pain versus frequency chart, brainstorming solutions to the various problems. What came of it were many ideas that, when ran through the next process, couldn't make the cut due to feasibility or lack of the help in core problems we had identified. However, we had several ideas that we then put into our decision matrix. Then, we plugged our ideas into the decision matrix to figure out which ideas best correlated with solving the 3 biggest problems we'd found. The heat-retaining mug/cup didn't work out because it was pretty much already on the market. The electric heated mug wasn't very portably on the go because of the space the heater took up, and the coffee filters with measurements didn't really help with temperature or on-the-go portability, leaving us with our segmented storage device. After we decided on our product, we wanted to make sure nothing too similar was on the market. What we found were a variety of portable coffee kits, but all much larger, heavier, and made with the intention of grinding, brewing, and preparing your coffee from scratch in a place that had no other means to do so, which was not the aim of our product. We rather wanted to have something that you stored all your materials in for when you were at a hotel or in your house and had to set up your coffee making materials beforehand.
So this is our prototype, and what it does is it stores your coffee, creamer, sugar, stirs, all your coffee ingredients that you would need to make coffee. And so we have 3 compartments, or 2 compartments right here. One smaller compartment for things like sugar, creamer, and things like that, and a larger compartment for the actual coffee, and for other things like coffee filters that you would need for on the go. So yeah, this could be used just normally at home or at work, or you can like take it on the go. If you're going somewhere, you could take it with you so it's easier to carry around. And it also has a convenient place where you can put your stir right here.
Now that we had our prototype, we took it back to one of the original people we interviewed, the coffee perfectionist, Francisco Hernandez. Alright, so this is the prototype that we made with the intention of having all of the coffee making materials in one place, and you could have the things you like together and that kind of thing, all in different compartments on here. And if you needed to, you could take it to like a hotel or wherever you were going that you wouldn't have the coffee or the creamer, the kind of things you like. So you just like, so
this is for the coffee,
Yeah, you would have the coffee in the main portion, and then the top portion is actually a different kind of pocket. Like if you take off the very top.
Oh yeah, because you got to keep it separate.
No, like close it, and then the very top. Yeah, and then you'd have something else for creamers or like sugars or whatever you'd want. So I see you have like your coffee over here or your machine over here. So if you were to have something like this, where do you think you would keep it?
Oh sure. Well, I mean, you keep it in your backpack or your luggage.
Yeah.
You can put one pod and then one of the creamer pods.
Mm-hmm.
You can put the coffee pod separate and a creamer pod. They're different, but they're okay.
Yeah.
And then you can also have the filters or get a lunch baggie because you don't need a whole pound of coffee to take with you. You only need like 1 or 2 or 3 days worth of coffee.
Yeah.
And you can actually just get the scooper and measure it. And scoopers would be...
Do you think it'd be like a good addition to have maybe like measuring in it to like so you wouldn't have to use kind of a scooping thing or?
Well, yeah, because see, here you could put these, and then if you know exactly how much coffee you're going to want. You know, this is for one pot of coffee, and you can get, and you can seal that top part, and I think you could get the coffee. Then you don't have to worry about how much you need because you get to your liking when you get to the coffee maker at the hotel. And if they have the pod thing, you got that. And then you get the paper filters and you can fold them and put them on the bottom part too.
All right, yeah.
And these are the espresso roast. And these are the creamer. Put them there, and then put the filter in there. You got both options. The only thing you got left that you might want to do is maybe get some raw sugar. Put it also in the little lunch baggie to keep it separate from the coffee. And then
Yeah, so this is like a rough prototype, so any finished product would be...
We found that though our product isn't perfect, it's found use in the home and on the go.
We also found a few tweaks, like logo space on the front or measurement marks on the inside of the container that could really help us improve our product.
Bye.